Hey everybody, welcome to another Holistic Thursday. Yes, we're here with Dr. Tammye. Yes.
Yes. Hello.
Atlanta, Georgia in the house. She gave us a little bit of some of her warm weather, so we're excited,
Yes. It's March.
Yay. So happy. That means spring is just like right there.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes. Yes. March 20th or 21st, something like that.
Yeah. Because we've had plenty of winter. We've had so much winter in the Chicagoland area. Just in the mid, we've had so much winter. I'm
Yes,
like,
you have.
I've had enough.
Yes, you have.
I've had more than enough of winter. And I know they say we should be used to it by now if we grew up here and blah, 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 blah. But after a while, you're just like, I'm tired of being cold. It's like your bones hurt, everything.
I never got used to it.
It's really uncomfortable, but happy for spring. And yeah, so today's broadcast, you guys, is brought to you by Cal John Asset Management and Arts Major Apparel.
All right.
Oh, check out the Arts Major. And this, we didn't even tell each other we were wearing these shirts on this particular episode.
That's right.
So we just, we're connected.
Yes, we are.
So shout out to Adam. He is the owner of Arts Major.
Yes.
He has some other, oh my God,
I'm in my full gear. I don't know if you can see like my
you got the jogging pants.
I got the jogging pants too.
Aren't they comfortable?
They are so comfortable.
Yes. I went ahead. I got them in that color and I got them in black too.
Oh,
yeah. Just like, yeah, these are super comfy.
Yes.
So I needed them. And he has some more. I don't know if he announced it yet, so I'm not going to announce it, but you all make sure you go and like the page because he has some other stuff that he's adding to the line. Yeah. I was like, just let me know when that comes out because
yes,
I need my order placed immediately. It is so nice. Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So be in the mix, y'all. Stay tuned. Go and like the page, Arts Major Apparel, and go to the website, artsmajorapparel.com. So yes. So today, Dr. Tammye, and if y'all see me sneeze, just ignore. We real people. I keep telling you, we real people. Right here, and it can release at any time.
That's right.
It's like, you feel that little itching. I'm like, what the world? Anywho, so we are talking about undoing the damage. And this right here, I already knew it was going to be like really involved and it was going to go pretty deep. So this is just part one. This is just part one. And then we will, we'll dive into part 2 and part 3.
Yeah, as we go into the spring.
We'll see if we need a part 4. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's so much to cover, but this is going to be such useful information. So you guys right now, hit the share button. Share this with somebody because we need to be very aware of our bodies, very aware of what we're putting in our bodies, very aware of how we can live our best life and have that optimal health. Because, I mean, once again, you've heard us say this. Who wants to live a long life, have that longevity, but be sick not enjoy it? It's like you have all these years on this earth, but you're sitting up there and you're sick. And here's the thing that we need to know. You're not necessarily getting sick once you get old. You have people that are in their 30s and 40s because of what they did in their 20s.
Yes.
That are suffering. So we have to learn about our bodies and how to take care of them. So hit that share button. We're not bashing you over the head because there's no judgment zone. We want to make sure you have the information though.
Yeah.
You share.
Yes. And our babies are actually making up the numbers in diabetes. They are, diabetes too. Our young children now are coming up. And so it's continuing to grow because of our babies. And oh
my gosh, with the diabetes, I saw a news story of someone who is very popular, and to see that he had to have a leg amputated. And then I think they were talking about amputating the other one. Broke my heart. I'm like, oh my God. It was just so sad. It was so sad. It wasn't that he was born with that. I think when I read the story, it wasn't that he was born with it. So that's just so disheartening and heartbreaking to see that. But I think one thing we have to be aware of, that it can happen to any of us if we're making decisions and choices that will lead us down that, because we don't know at what point we crossed over into where we start on that type of decline.
Exactly.
Just, we have to be really careful.
Exactly. Absolutely true.
And I'm talking to me.
I'm talking to you too.
I'm talking to me.
Yes. As I get older, I am like, look, you know what's in your family. You know what your genetic predisposition is.
Yes,
it does not have to be your destiny.
Yeah.
Which is why we're here, which I'm so grateful for Health Quake. I'm grateful for our sponsors, Cal John Management, Arts Major, for allowing me to be able to present this information that I've been studying really for the last 20 plus years, but really manifesting in the last really 11 years due to my personal health struggles. So in the past that I eradicated 20 years ago. Well, no, now 10, 11 years ago, but I started down the path of disease 20 years ago. So
wow.
So I think I got a little something, Monica, a little something.
You got to go follow. You have to go follow right now. Restored by Tammye, Tammye. You talk about a wealth of information, and it's life-changing. Like, I don't know if anybody else is like out there like me. If you are, put in the comment section, yeah, Monica, I'm like you. Because if you're that person who's just like, yeah, I can't do all that.
Yep.
That was me all day. It was like, yeah, I'm not doing all that. That
was me.
Yeah.
I was like, so I had high blood pressure. I said, you want me to stop eating what?
Yeah. Here was my biggest thing. I'm like, a meal with no meat.
Just give me the medication.
If it doesn't have meat. I thought that was in the definition.
Exactly.
Meat equals, it was like the equation. Meal equals meat.
Yeah.
Plus whatever you put with your meat.
Yeah. That was an essential element of the meal.
Right. And so, just learning and being more open. And I found so many other things that, I'm like, okay, this tastes good. Because that was my biggest thing too. I was like, I'm not eating random stuff. That's horrible. But you know what else? Your palate changes though when you start detoxing, so that's something to keep in mind too.
And that's what we'll talk a little bit about today.
Yes.
We're going into the spring, and it's important to clean out like all of the processed foods and sugar and excess salt, all the stuff we did for the winter. It is time to clean the system out in preparation for the spring.
Yes, come on, spring. Let's go.
Yes.
Yes, y'all know y'all ready. Beach body. Who wants that beach body? Put it in there. Body. That's one of the little extra, icing on top type situation when you go ahead and you start making those healthy choices.
Right.
You do it for, to clean out that inside. But to have that beach body, that's just a little added benefit that comes with it.
Absolutely. Because there's a direct correlation between beach body and what you put in your mouth every day. Direct correlation.
I know that. I definitely know that. It's like, oh, you have to get a different type of bathing suit. Oh. Don't want to scare the people. I'm starting to have a different story now, so I'm getting excited.
Yeah.
Indeed. So Dr.
Tammye. So we're gonna talk about it this month in March. We're gonna be talking about undoing the damage.
Yeah.
that has been done, not just for those who never detox, but even those like me. I don't care if you are plant-based, vegetarian, vegan, there is something that you have put in your body, something you've inhaled, something you've ingested,
Mm.
which then warrants you to want to do a detox this spring.
Gotcha.
It could be you drink alcohol. It could be that you smoke cigarettes. You smoke, marijuana. There are, you may work you may work in factories, or, you're working in these hospitals with
Yes.
obviously viruses and bacteria. Detoxing, the myth is that it's just about weight loss and it's for people who are overweight. And that is a complete myth.
Yeah.
Detoxing is for everyone. Everyone should plan on doing some type of a cleanse this spring. It may not be in March, it could be in April, May, whatever. But minimally, you would want to do a detox at least once a year, just to clean out your blood, clean
Yeah.
your blood, clean your vessels, clean your organs and tissues, reset, clean your taste buds.
Yeah.
And so I was going to talk a little bit about, just a little bit, because I don't want to give it all away, because I have detox boot camps all month, and I
Yeah.
want to be able to get into it from a
Right.
holistic perspective. So I don't want to give it all away. But I do want to make sure that everyone understands the difference between doing like a smoothie challenge,
Yeah.
or detoxing, whereas they're removing processed foods like chips and Coca-Cola, and all of the things, the cookies and all of that.
Right.
Those are detoxes where you are removing those food items that are causing or could cause you to have a deterioration of health long term. So that is detoxing. Okay. It could be
If you are
television.
familiar with detoxes or have heard of it, put in the comment section which ones you've heard of.
Yeah.
I'm interested in knowing which ones, people have already heard about.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there are tons of challenges out here,
Yeah.
which is great. But it's not limited to food. There are people who watch TV all the time and they say, you know what, I'm going to turn the TV off for a week. I'm going to spend some time mentally detoxing.
Yes.
Okay. So again, there's some difference in the detoxes.
Yeah.
There are some people who decide that they're going to limit their time on social media, on phone, talking to friends, and gossiping and whatever else is going on.
Right.
And then some people decide they want to take a vacation and detox from their toxic jobs. Okay, so hey, I don't want to go there, but it's true. It pays the bills, but it's toxic. Okay.
Hey.
Some people want to detox from toxic relationships. They know that relationship that you're in does not serve you. So you decide that you're just going to take a few days to really just breathe and just think about why you're in this relationship.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship.
Not at all. Not at all. Great point, Monica. So detoxes can look so many different ways.
Yeah.
However way you choose is up to you. Yeah. The reason that Restore is in business is because I realized that in order to ensure a permanent lifestyle change, so not just temporary nirvana, like, oh, vacation for a week and I feel amazing, and then I got to go back to a toxic environment. So permanent lifestyle changes means that I actually give you the tools in order to be able to maintain balance of living a healthy, happy life. That's what we do at Restore. So I'm not against any of the challenges. I think that they are wonderful. Absolutely. And I'm interested in seeing and reading some of the challenges that you all list, that Monica asked you all to list. Those are great. But the reason that we end up going back to some of our old habits or going back to those relationships that were toxic is because we haven't changed our mindsets. We eliminated or took ourselves out of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we were then put back in a certain situation, or there was a trigger, then we wanted to go back to that comfort zone or something that's familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're like, how did I get here?
Right.
I knew this a year ago. I knew this 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I know that cookies and ice cream gives me gas. Why am I eating White Castle? Right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. So
the struggle is real.
Exactly. So
we understand. What are some of your challenges, guys? Put it in the comment section. It's like Dr. Tammye reads these comments, and it's like, if you need some help with something, she can give you maybe a quick answer, or maybe you might be somebody that could benefit from the services that Restored by Tammye offers. Put it in the comment section and just, let's just see.
Yeah. Here's an offer hand holding. When I was on my journey, 2009, I had a coach to help me to transition out of a toxic, I consider a toxic life, a toxic body. I was sick. I was 245 pounds. I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I had fibroids. I was in pain. I was miserable at the age of 39. Like, I had started self-destructing from like 30 to 39. Okay. And and I was like, I don't want to live my 40s like this. Like, I don't want to do this. And so I had someone that helped me because I couldn't do it by myself. I had learned about holistic detox, or really detoxing, physical detoxing. I had gotten my certifications, learned all about it. I know about medicine. I've been in medicine now for, I'm dating myself, but over 20 years. And so I knew about all that, but I never connected it to the emotional part of what was happening with me. The mental, the spiritual pieces, the relationships, the self-love and lack thereof. Never did that. So that's what that coach helped me with, to take ownership of my own stuff.
Yeah.
And to stop being the victim. Woo. You're not the victim. You have choices, and you've chosen to be where you are today. And so after it was in my face, I was like, okay, now I got to do the work. How do I do the work?
Right.
That's what we do. That's what at Restore. We're helping you to do your own self-work, holding you accountable. We're applauding you, motivating you, encouraging you, and providing you with the information needed to heal. So not just to lose weight, because weight loss, that's really simple math. It's decrease what you eat and increase your activity. Be like kids. You know how every day we would go out and jump rope or ride our bikes. We was always doing, many of us didn't have weight problems if we were out there active, climbing trees and doing all that. As adults, we become more sedentary. And we've talked about this in other segments. So the weight loss part of it is not really hard, because really you can be sick, and being sick, you lose 10, 20 pounds real quick.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So we don't want to focus on that. We want to focus on healing. And that's what a holistic detox will do in order to undo the damage that has been done in our bodies.
Who needs an accountability partner? Who needs one? Put it in put in a yes. Yes, I need one.
I have them.
It's like, that part is so helpful. It's extremely helpful, because when you try to do it on your own, it's so easy to just be like, I'm good on today. That's all right. It'll be all right if I just do X, Y, and Z. But you got somebody that's gonna ask you about it. and it's like, it may give you a little pause.
Yeah. And it also can support you, because again, because it's a mind, body, spirit connection thing. Okay. To not get too deep. I've been here. Like, I am like a foodie. We talked about this. So when you call me and say, hey, I'm having a moment here, I'm not sure what to eat, I'm getting angry because I can't eat that pizza that I really want because you got me on this detox.
Right, right.
I'm the one that's gonna coach you through all that and say, okay,
Yeah,
look, I understand. So this is what we need to do in order to break these patterns,
yeah.
in order to disrupt them so that when you're done with your detox, you're not running to food to help to solve your problems, which is
Yes.
not going to solve your problems, going to add more problems. But at least I can make you aware of it and give you some healthier alternatives right in the moment in which you're having those particular challenges.
I feel somebody has that testimony other than me.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
food, letting food solve your problems. Food, I would eat food to make me happy if I'm having a bad day. Let me go get something that I like to eat. Let me go get that the rib tips and all that barbecue sauce and
Yeah,
fries and everywhere.
yeah,
Let me go ahead and get that to just make me happy again. Let me go
yeah,
ahead and get my brownie sundae, because I'm feeling like
yeah,
and even when we connect, with our friends and stuff, how many times we go and connect and let's do an activity? We go
yeah.
and we eat.
That's
That's
right.
become just what we do when we're happy, sad, mad, whatever. We like solve everything with food. you know?
Food and alcohol.
Yeah. Bring the family together to eat. And it's
Yeah,
like, what are we feeding ourselves when we come together? I'm like, it's just something to think about, and just be
mhm.
mindful of. Once again, like I said, there's no judgment zone because I don't say this as if I have attained or anything, but just wanting to make sure that we just think about it. Because that when you talk about that, Dr. Tam, I'm like, yeah, I really got to stop doing that.
I
Because like
know.
I'll go get a flavored coffee or something just
Yeah.
because I wanted something that was sweet and warm.
Yeah. And notice everything that we're typically craving, it's either sugary or salty.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's by design.
Yeah.
That's by design, which is why we have to do a cleanse. We have to acknowledge and become aware of, oh, when I am having a bad day, or even if I'm excited, I want to celebrate with food, stopping in our tracks and saying, well, why you want to celebrate with food? What other thing can you celebrate with?
Yeah.
Like, can you go and get your hair done? Can you go and get a
Right.
massage? Can you go dancing, and have a good
Yes,
time?
have a good time. Yes.
Or if you're feeling down, okay, I want to go into the refrigerator and I want to eat something salty or sugary.
Mm-hmm.
Then what other stopping myself in my tracks and saying, okay, you're feeling down because of this. Your feelings are valid. But
Mm-hmm.
what would make you feel better? Oh, go get a foot massage. Oh, well, go get one of your favorite books. I love comedy. Oh, go look up, one of your favorite comedians and just kind of watch him, and
I
laugh.
started doing that. Absolutely started
Yeah.
doing that. Y'all share some of the things that you do to kind of like boost your spirits because I would literally had to start coming up with some of these things, and even for some students that I've mentored, I would, what are some things that make you smile? Was my
Yeah.
thing to tell them because they be going through some really challenging things that no kid
Yeah.
should ever have to go through. But
True.
in doing that, my thing was always what's something that will make you smile. So you'll have a place that you can go to when you're in those challenging moments. You have a place that you can go to help bring you out of it, and then you won't have to resort to negative ways of trying to just deal with whatever situation is. So
Absolutely.
doing that is awesome. Another thing, and it's all about that intentional. Pastor Jay tells us that like at every Spiritual Connect Saturday, being intentional.
Yes.
But even if you decide to do food, here's something that I was just really excited about. I've gone to events where they were very intentional about what they served.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was like vegan, all natural fruit types, and it was good. It tastes good. These
Yeah.
were dishes where you're looking at it, it's all pretty and you know, and
Yes.
it was tasty. So,
Yes.
and I went to a whole what was it, a birthday party one year, and I was just like, what all did we eat? I mean, everything was just like a little salad, and they were fixed up so
Mm-hmm.
cute. And
Yeah.
it's like you didn't miss the fact that we didn't have, fried wings. You didn't miss it.
Mhm,
I actually got
mhm.
full. I didn't even think I could get full off of that type of food, to be honest. Which makes zero sense, but in my brain, I'm like, I can't get full off
Mhm,
that. But
mhm.
after eating so many of those salads, it was like, well, maybe I should slow down because that's still some calories. That's still some calories now. Wait a minute. Got a little too excited. Like, this is healthy. Oh gosh. So still in moderation.
Yes, moderation. Yeah,
Right. Don't
yeah,
overdo it. Don't overdo
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So
Well,
Dr. Ken,
but
I'm sorry, go ahead.
it's funny you mentioned that because you just triggered in my mind the reason that for a physical detox we really stress juicing and we juicing fresh fruits and vegetables. Depending on your conditions, because
Mhm.
prevention is one thing, but if you have diseases, then that's another, which is another reason why you would want to go through a supervised program.
Yeah.
But the fruits and vegetables are what they call nutrient dense.
Mm.
Although you feel like, okay, well, I may not be getting as full as I would, obviously, if I had a hamburger or a pizza or something like that. But the amount of nutrition that you get
Mhm.
leaves you to be more satisfied after you actually ingest that salad. And you can really have as many green vegetables that you want. You can have as much salad as you want. The challenge is,
Really?
oh, yeah, the salad is not the issue, it's what's on the salad.
Yeah. I was about to say, I knew there was a little ketchup in there. I
Yeah,
was waiting for it.
it's that salad dressing, because it's usually
Oh,
sugar in it. It may be
I have
vegan.
my leaves swimming in. You mean that dressing that I have my little my salad? Look, my lettuce and stuff just be swimming in it. Hey.
That olive oil, which I'm guilty. I love olive oil. And I'm like, oh, well, it's healthy. It's good for you. And it is. However, you can't just drown everything in olive oil.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my omega 3s. Okay. Yeah, okay. But it's still fat in it.
Yeah.
And so then if you are looking to lose weight, you want to do it in moderation. So everything's in moderation. But because we are organic, because meaning that we are living beings, I mean, we are the same, we're billions of molecules collapsing together. Our cells are the same as the trees and the grass and everything and the things
Yeah.
that we eat. You can't really overeat what's natural
Wow.
because your body is saying, hey, I need
That's what I
vitamin
anyway.
C.
Yeah.
I need vitamin A. And when you give it what it needs, it don't crave. We crave because our taste buds have been conditioned to eat sugar and salt. And so our taste buds is what really get us in trouble. Like, taste for, I want some popcorn. It's not your cells of tissue saying, I want popcorn. It's your taste buds saying, oh, I want some salt.
Yeah.
And I want to get it in the butter, or I want to get it in this form, or that. Yeah, it's
Indeed.
a difference. So
Yeah.
when you begin to be just a step ahead of those taste buds, that's when you walk into self mastery.
Ooh.
It takes a holistic detox to do that, though, because it's about self discipline and it's about awareness as well.
Yeah.
Because once you become aware, then you have to discipline yourself to then make a different decision.
And that's why you need Restored by Tammye. Look, that was the mic drop right there. Dr. Tammye is like self mastery, and that was like perfect. Because okay, y'all, that's just part one. That's just part one, talking about the importance of detoxing and what it is and what it does.
Oh,
So
yeah.
just so you have an idea when we're talking about the detoxing, you'll know what we're talking about. But I want you to share this, share. There's so many people that need this
Please.
information.
Please.
When you see so many people that are sick, not everybody has to go down that path. We have to do what we can in order to reverse some of these things. That undoing the damage, that's what we're talking about, reversing some of the damage that we've done to our body. And it's absolutely possible.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
possible. Here's the thing, according to, what year is this? This is, okay, so a couple years ago, according to my surgeon that gave me my first hip replacement, yeah, I had to get a hip replacement. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to get a hip replacement. They already told me, like, you're going to have to come in and get the other one done. I was looking like, I'm going to get the other one done. So I had to be real intentional about changing some things because according to them, I should have been back in already to get that other hip replacement. And here's the thing, I haven't even been feeling the pain in my hip like I was feeling before. That, you know what I'm saying? Because like I know what it looks like now just from the other one. I recognize now, like, okay, those were the beginning symptoms that I ignored on the first hip.
Yeah.
I felt it on the other one. I'm telling them, and they're looking like, yeah, you're going to have to come in for that one because you're going down that same route. Like, something I could do to like prevent it or slow it down, something.
Yes.
So I'm doing what I can to try to keep that, cartilage from disappearing and trying to get rid of the arthritis, whatever, that causes that. And it's like it can be done. I want anybody to feel like they're too far gone. So whatever your condition is, if you don't want to share it in the comment section, if you want to send us a message or whatever, by all means, you can do that. If you want to reach out directly to Dr. Tammye, go to restoredbytammye.com. You can make your appointment with Dr. Tammye. So you can just, get started.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. Just get started. Get started.
Yes.
So, like I said, if you haven't already, go ahead and share this. Like the pages, like the Health Quake. We are on Instagram. We are building and building. And there's a reason, y'all, we've been building and building. Let me tell you, there's some stuff coming up that you do not want to miss. Yeah, surprises. I like surprises. So, I love people's surprises. So we have surprises coming up, but you're going to miss it if you're not following us, if you're not liking the pages, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube page, you're going to miss out because you won't see when we're doing it.
Exactly.
You're going to miss it. It's going to be horrible. You're going to hate it.
Absolutely. I think the first step is connecting to a health-focused community. Yes. You cannot lose.
Yes.
You can't lose.
Most definitely. And Dr. Tammye has her YouTube page also. It's under Dr. Tammye though, right?
Yes.
YouTube page. Okay. So it's Tammye, that's Tammye Mathews, Tammye Mathews. So go there, subscribe to her YouTube channel. She's on Instagram as well and on Facebook. Restored by Tammye, again, Tammye. Yes. So make sure you stay connected.
Yes. I'm on TikTok too. TikTok.
I forgot. Yeah, I guess I need to get my life. I gotta do some dances, or what I gotta do.
I gotta connect with the millennials. I gotta connect with the millennials.
Yeah,
they gotta get this information.
Indeed, that's true.
I don't want them to be like me at 40. I want them to get it early. So at 40, they are looking fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
That whole aging in reverse thing, Dr. Tammye got that on lock. I've been motivated. It's like, let me go drink some alkaline water or something because
well, my daughter is 34. I got 3 grandbabies. And I gotta model it. I have to model it. And let me tell you, honey, they don't drink no sink water. Yeah. They will let you know. We don't drink water out there.
No. I still got to graduate to that, y'all. I'm still I don't do the sink water necessarily, water. But my little bottle water, I got to graduate to the alkaline.
That's okay.
This little baby right here has been doing a little something for me, I feel a little cleared out,
Your skin is fantastic. You look great. You do.
So, oh my gosh, I think we're over our time. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
So we are going to tell you this. Until next time, you guys, we want you to be safe and be healthy. Peace.
Peace.